That's all kids really want. They want you to notice them, to be loved, to be wanted. The best parent is the one whose eyes light up when their child enters the room. The parent who makes a promise to love unconditionally. The parent who leads by example.
Yeah.
Not by what you say, but by what you do. Kids will never pay attention to your words. They will always and only pay attention to your actions and your intentions. A great parent works on themselves.
They work on
A great
themselves.
parent makes their own mind strong, knowing their kids will likely follow in their footsteps. Heal yourself. Make your own mind strong, so your children can see the clearest example of what a great life looks like. Setting a clear and strong example of what type of human being you want your kids to become starts with you. It's up to you to set the example of kindness and compassion toward others, to set the example of what it is like to be yourself, to set the example of living a magical life that you choose. That's what a great parent does. Set their child free. Allow them to be themselves. Allow them to make their own decisions. Live your life in such a way that when your kids think of kindness, compassion, strength, authenticity, and real joy, they think of you. A great parent knows not to allow anything in their life they don't want their children to reproduce in their lives. That includes toxic relationships. That includes bad habits. That includes making decisions based on fear. A great parent listens. They don't lecture. A great parent supports, never shames. A great parent guides and sets free. Being a parent is not a job. It's a privilege. Being a parent is not a burden. It's a blessing. They are always watching. What kind of role model will you be for your children?
Yes. Good day, top-notch parents in our YouTube channel. We are here live on our YouTube channel today. Wow, I'm so excited. I'm so happy to be here with us. All right. I'm sorry for that interruption. I don't know if you can see me here in on our YouTube channel. Please let me know. Okay. So we are here today to do something very important, to discuss something very, very crucial that you and I need as parents. All right, so my name is Loretta Iyasele. I'm the convener of this amazing channel on YouTube. I'm a parent-child therapist. I'm a talent coach. I'm also a tutor, a home tutor. All right, so today we are looking at bonding that makes the life feel comfortable, acceptable. Bonding that makes the child feel acceptable. What is that kind of bonding that your child needs, that will make your child really feel comfortable, that really feel is accepted by you? That's what we want to look at today. Okay. Most times we bond with our children, you know, we communicate with our children, we talk to our children, we relate with our children, and we feel we are bonded. But lo and behold, some children still feel not acceptable with the kind of bonding we feel we are giving to them. They still long for that bonding that, you know, that will really bring them closer to us. But because of our jobs, or for one reason or the other, we still are not giving our best. So how do we go about this? You know, recently we heard about there's something online now, you know, that is spreading everywhere concerning a child that was that died, all right, that was killed, you know, as a result of a peer pressure. Recently, I saw it online yesterday, and a family member from Warri called me even before it went online that she was in a home of this family who lost their son. Okay, and I was like, oh, but I've not seen anything like that. How are you sure this information you are giving to me is true? She was like, yes, I'm just coming from there. So I was like, okay, I'll just put an eye. She said, it happened in Lagos. It happened in Lagos. The boy is dead. The boy just died now. So and I was wondering, oh God, what would have happened? He said they gave I don't want to go into details because investigation is on. So that it's not as if, because I'm not there, but I'm only talking from what I heard from this family member that was in the house of the parents that lost their child. You know, we should endure to make our children feel at home as parents. That's why I'm saying this. Now, the boy died in the hospital. And before he gave up, they said he mentioned the name of some teenagers that were terrorizing him. According to what he said they were trying to lure him into secret cults. They were trying to lure this 12-year-old boy into secret society in the secondary school. And because he was resisting, they had to torture him, from what I saw online and from what the family member told me that went to the house. You know, he was tortured, and he didn't speak up until the very last minute when they put him under, when family members started putting him under intense pressure. That was it. He now mentioned some names of some of his body mates, okay, because he's in the boarding house. He mentioned their names, and also that they tortured him and they gave him some, I don't know, let me not go in there because I did not see that online. All right, and so we saw it in the news. So I was just wondering, why will this child wait until he's almost giving up before speaking? Why? Well, may his soul rest in perfect peace, and may the Lord Almighty comfort the parents and his loved ones, those who are mourning now. May the Lord strengthen them. May the Lord comfort them in the name of Jesus. But the damage is done already. So I was wondering, why would this boy wait till the very last minute? Why? Why? It appeared, could it be as a result of a communication gap? Or was he scared, like they said, he said that he's scared, he's afraid of talking, so that because they threatened him, according to the boy, he said they threatened killing him if he speaks, if he tells his parents or any school authority member. That was why he didn't speak. But why? Why wait? Why wait until it becomes so critical? Why? That kept me wondering. That I was wondering. Did something bothered me seriously? Why will this boy wait until this very critical time? Or why should the parents wait? How close are the parents? How close are his confidence to him? Okay, have they been doing this regular questioning or asking how is school and all of that? How have they been going about it? Is there proper bonding between the parents and the child? That got me thinking, because we know when these people that threatens children out there, the first thing they always tell the child is, if you speak, if you say anything, we're going to kill you. You're going to pay with your life. But the boy is dead today. Why didn't he speak before now? How is it in his house? How is the relationship how is the parent-child relationship in his house? Why wait? That got me thinking. So I decided to do this topic today. Let it be an eye-opener to us as parents. We need to do more on this journey of parenting. We need to do more. So you don't have to wait until the catastrophe hits before you begin to now like say, oh yes, oh if I know, oh if this one, oh if that. No. We need to do more. I pray once again that God rest his soul and comfort his parents, his siblings, and other family members. May the Lord Almighty comfort them. You know, I'm not here, please, to criticize anyone. No, that's not why I'm here. I'm not here to criticize. I'm not here to condemn. All I'm here is to find out how is your relationship, your child, the relationship between you and your child is. How is it? How is your relationship? Why did he wait until he was on his dying bed before speaking? So that's why I'm here, not to condemn. No. How is the relationship between you and your child? How close? How free is your child with you? Have we ever thought of, like sometimes it's okay, I'm going to talk to my child. Yes, there's bound to be accusations, there's bound to be threats out there if you try to do the right thing. Okay, so if these threats come up, this is how, don't worry, you got I'm at your back. Do we say that? Because remember, these children are growing. I heard so many things from parents out there. Yeah, the child did not speak. The child wanted to join. The child has already joined. Maybe because of, as a result of initiation. The child is, the child that. The parents did not do this right. The parents did not do that right. Oh. It could be you and it could be me. So how is our relationship? How? All right? So I want us to know that the parent-child relationship is that which nurtures the physical, emotional, and social development of every child. The parent-child relationship, like I said initially, is that which nurtures, which molds the physical, the emotional, and the social development of every child, the social growth of every child. That parent-child relationship cannot be underplayed. The parent-child relationship lays the foundation for the child's personality, the child's life choice, and overall behavior. Yes, I've actually not a biological parent this time. I've actually parent a girl. You know, she's married now. You know, she had this fear of what will I become tomorrow? My parents are not there. They're in the village. And oh, I'm here in Lagos alone. How am I going to find a life partner? Will they accept me for who I am? Okay. But today, this lady, because of that guardian-child relationship between the two of us, she's married now. Her daughter is in the University of Ibadan. She has a school. She is in a home, not in a rented apartment now. All right. So we need to, it helped. That personality trait of fear that would have been in that child, I was able to remove it by God helping me. Okay. Because we started on time. We bonded on time. We kept talking. She is not somebody, she's not an extrovert, but I was able to like always bring out things from her. I was able to like always ensure that I extract words from her mind. I was able to like always say, what is in this girl's mind? What is in her mind? By questioning, I could ask one question in so many ways just to know what is in her mind. So how is your parent-child relationship at home? How is it? I have some helpful tips here, some tips that could help us. Because like I said initially, it lays the foundation for the child's personality, the life choice of the child. The child, depend on how you lay the foundation, it could help the child to either choose to be good, to be fearful, to be confident, to be assured that yes, my future is bright, to be happy, or to be timid. All right? A child could be fearful naturally, but if that relationship between you and your child is cordial, you are able to read your child's mind, you're able to bring out what he or she is thinking or saying regularly. It's not a one-off exercise. It's something you keep doing and you continue to do. Okay? So that is it. The first helpful tip I have here is parents and guardians, you have to be like a child. Yes. For that relationship to be cordial, for you to really know who your child is, for you to be able to help your child, you have to be like a child. You have to come to their level. Don't always be high up there. No. Sometimes just come to their level. It might not be that easy, but you have to come to their level. It will go a great deal to help us in this journey of parenting. You have to come to their level. Sometimes you have to do things that naturally your age, that age-wise you shouldn't be doing, but if your child likes it, you have to come to their level. In doing so, you are able to bring us to throw in some questions. You are able to satisfy your curiosity concerning certain issues that you feel will be bothering your child, or consigned character, consigned traits that you just noticed. If you come to your child's level, if you stay high up there and your child is here, no, there must be a balance. So that's the first helpful tip. The second one is you have to make the I love you language a regular one in your house. I saw a post recently, a coach online was talking about how she hugged a girl, all right, and the girl was like, she was so touched, and something really touched her. And she was wondering, just hug. So the girl was still hugging, I didn't want to leave her, and she was wondering, what's happening? So she had to like, oh, I just hugged you. He said, this hug you hugged me meant a lot. Since I lost my mom, I've never been hugged like this. No one has ever hugged me like this. Can you imagine that? With that simple hug is enough to penetrate a child. Yes, regular hugging and the I love you language must not dry up in your home. After all, it's for free. You're not going to buy the language. It's in your mouth. God has put it in your mouth. So why don't you use it to favor your child? Regular, I love you. And that doesn't mean you're not going to discipline your child. You do your job as a parent. But let the I love you language depart from your mouth. Yes, God also disciplines us, but he loves us unconditionally. So if God can love you unconditionally, even with the commandments, the guiding rules there, he has his own guiding rules telling you what you should do and what you should not do. It shows he is a disciplinarian. And so you cannot fall short in your parental values, though you cannot. The third point there is you have to close all communication gap by consciously be available. Yes, you have to be there. Consciously, not unconsciously, that knowingly, sometimes you just have to be there. It's not all the time. You should tell the house help to do your job as a parent. Your house help cannot close that gap. Your house help cannot take your place as a parent. No, he or she cannot. No, your domestic staff cannot take that place. So you have to keep that close communication gap consciously. Daily, weekly, family roundtable. Daily communication gap and close it. You have to, even if it is 2 minutes, maybe from school run, or if you're the walking type, you come back from home, ensure you speak to your child. Ensure you ask some questions. Ensure you find out what is happening. All right. What works for me is this. I do the school run for my children. So what I do, as immediately I pick them up in the car, I'm already asking questions, knowing that when I get home, something else could override that, could take that space. So I start asking questions from home. I can ask one question in 3 or 4 ways, different ways, to really find out. Sometimes I have 2 boys. I could ask the senior brother, when the younger one is not there, what's happening to your brother? Did he tell you anything? Then at the same time, I ask the same question to the senior brother to compare notes. And also I could do it the other way too, just to really find out what is in their mind, what is happening, if they're hiding anything. You could also do the weekly one. This works for me too. Recently, I just noticed my son is growing into becoming a teenager. And I just felt, well, this is the best time for me to begin to close our communication gap. And what we do every Friday, because as a teenager, they have a lot coming up. They have so many development taking place in them. And you don't want, the house help cannot do that for you. Your class teacher cannot do that for you. So I had to tell my husband, please, can we do every Friday? So we do every Friday in my house. It's a question and answer time. And also we call it family roundtable and time to find out what is happening. How did the week go? We pray, we read the Bible, we study. I study the book of Samuel with them. That's what we're still doing now. Then we ask questions, what happened in school? Then we went ahead to say, what are the challenges? What did mommy do that you don't like? And what did daddy do that you don't like? Then what you also do that I don't like, this is it. Then if I am wrong, I apologize. There's nothing wrong in doing that. Daddy is wrong, he apologizes too. And if they are wrong, we tell them to apologize. After doing that, we take communion, then we pray and we go to bed. Okay, so that's our weekly family roundtable talk. So you may want to look at that, adopt that, or think of a better one. But you need to close that communication gap. Let there be no gap. If there's a gap and you are not there, your child will look for a place to fill that gap, and God help you if it's the wrong source. Okay? Then you have to be a listening parent too. Yes, you have to be a listener. Do not always do all the talking. Some of us, we just shut these children down. We do all the talking. We talk from A to Z, all the A to Z. We don't give them space to talk. Let your child speak to why you listen. As a matter of fact, it's even best to be a listener than to be a talker. It's best. When you talk last, you would have gotten, there's a post I read concerning this too, you'd have gotten all what you want from all the sources. Then by the time you speak sense, you speak rich. Okay, so please be a listener. Sometimes let these children do the talking while you listen. Yes, let them do the talking, let them talk, give them time to talk. Then in between, then as they're talking, you are gathering, but you don't have to have a pen and paper. Let them do the talking while you listen. Then at the end of the day, you would have gathered some facts and you know how to address some issues concerning that. Just let them do the talking. Then you speak last. Don't always respect that private talk with your child. Sometimes my son will tell me, Mommy, can we have a private talk? No matter what I'm doing, so long as I don't have anything cooking in the kitchen, that's okay. If I'm in the kitchen, I say, shut the door. Sit down, let's talk as I'm cooking. Except if I'm taking my bath, I'll say 1 minute. And when I'm out, I'm dressed, I come out, okay, let's have the private talk. And most time, this private talk doesn't stay for like 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, they are done. Yes, they just want to feel love. They just want to feel that you respect their views too. And you could gather a lot from that private talk. That private talk could lead to more facts that could be helpful to you to close that communication gap, to bond well with your children. Please respect the private talk with your child. You don't have to tell the other, his or her sibling, that, oh, look at what I discovered. No. Children may not like that. It's a private talk. It's mother, father, parent and child private talk. And sometimes another helpful tip in this area is, taking meals together. Yes, when you eat meals together, it's also a bonding that can make the child also feel acceptable. All right, eating meals together, having meals together. This may not necessarily always work, but sometimes you could go out to have dinner. You could have the dinner in your house. Yes, you could have dinner at home with your children. All right, so just the essence of that dinner is not because you're hungry, but because you want to have a family bond. You want to bond well with your children. So in between eating, you chip in some things you would have noticed that you have been looking for the best time to say it. When they are in that joyful dinner time, just chip it in. Ask questions. Then you can also ask them. Maybe a friend, maybe one of their friends that you feel you're not very comfortable with. Oh, how is this person? How is your friend? Mention the name. You would have heard it. Mention the name, then let's hear. There's another time you may also ask, mention that name again. All right, your child will feel happy unless if the child is secretive. So when you're asking about his or her friend, it becomes curious. And when your child is not happy, when you're asking about a particular friend, that calls for questioning. That calls for concern. Okay? Then another point, another helpful tip in this is you have to be the gift that your child wants more than the gifts you buy for them. Yes, I will tell you, my mom was a gift to me. Yes, may God rest her soul in heaven. She was a gift to me. She made me who I am today. God used her to make me who I am today. Everything about me is my mom. She was a gift. She didn't really buy me so much gifts. No. But she was a gift. She poured out herself onto me. I am getting better in my parenting journey because of my mom. Even in my marriage too, because of my mom. Yeah. Sometimes when I want to take some actions, I remember mommy's voice. I just remember the voice and I will restrain. So you should, as a parent, be the gift. That gift is what your child wants more. That's you go out, you come back, your child wants to see you. He wants to talk to you. Even when you are not at home, your child wants to hear from you. Okay? So please be the gift that your child wants, not the gifts you buy. Don't just always go there, buy, dump, and you're off again. Go buy all the sweet, crunchy gifts. You drop them, all the beautiful shoes, all the clothing and all that, and you're off again. There is the gift in you. You are loaded. God has blessed you richly. So please be there for your child. Your child wants you more than the gifts you buy. Majorly, and one very major helpful tip is showing empathy. Also see things from their perspective as a parent. It's also a great tool to penetrate them and hear them out. It's not all the time you want to no, you have to see, show empathy in your parenting journey. Be empathetic, be an empathetic parent. Feel what they feel. Let them know you feel them. My son told me he's been having this tooth, the premolar is trying to fall off. And it's not been easy. Eating has been a big challenge, for him. He keeps telling me, Mommy, my teeth. Mommy, and he always run, Mommy, my teeth is aching, it's painful. Can I remove? I said, no, just leave it to fall off naturally. He said, oh, but I can't wait for it. I said, it will follow. And I said, I can feel you, son. I feel you. Don't worry. It's going to be fine. Very soon. Even this morning when he woke up, he showed me, but my son told me, a friend in school told me that that he removes it himself. And I said, really? He said, yeah. I said, okay, let's try it. I said, open your mouth. I cleaned my hand. I said, can you see? He said, no. I said, okay, your friend said so. So do you want to remove? He said, no. I said, why will you know that? He said, it will hurt me. I said, I can feel you. Don't worry. It's going to fall off. Don't worry. It's going to. So sometimes to take his cereals in the morning is a challenge. So I take the cereal in the car. I feed him as we're going to school. So that it's not as if he will now be hungry in school. If he can't finish it, I don't just yell. I don't try not to shout. I try not to say, you are this. Yeah. After all, I went through it too. My own fell off. Yo, it too. No. Show empathy. I said, oh, son, can we give you a hug? Don't worry. Very soon, this will all be story for it to be history. So most times, I take the plate of the dish of cereal. I take to the car. When we are going, I try to encourage him to eat. And like that, you see him eating. Most times when you tell children, I feel what you're feeling. I can feel it. There's a way they react. They feel loved. They feel loved. They feel mommy is there. Mommy is a gift more than anything else. Show empathy. Oh, your son comes from school. Oh, mommy, this person talked to me. Like, oh, yes, I know, yes. So how, just be there for the child. I hope these tips are helpful. Bonding, I tell you, it makes your child feel acceptable. So parents, we're going off now. So please be there for your children. Please be in that space. Don't leave that space for anybody else. Nobody else can do it for you. It's your job, it's your responsibility to be there for your child. So please, the days are evil. All sorts, a lot is happening out there. You see children committing suicide. Look at what just happened about this young 12-year-old boy. He just died like that. Please, let's be there. And remember, this is another holiday and Christmas season coming up. It's a time to bond with our children again. It's another beautiful time to be there for our children. I hope these tips help somebody today. I have a book, Raising a Confident Child. You may want to take advantage of it and get the book. If you need a book, maybe you can private chat me. My name is Loretta Iyasele. My phone number is, you can send a WhatsApp message to this number 0815-235-7081. 0815-235-7081 or 0813-512-5715. 0813-512-5715. If you send a private chat to me with this number, tell me you want my ebook, Raising a Confident Child, you will get your copy. The price is 3,500 for a copy. So take advantage of this festive season, this holiday season, to make the difference in the life of your children. My name is Loretta Iyasele again. I'm a cognitive behavioral therapist. I'm a career coach. I'm a talent coach. I'm a chess coach. I'm a certified professional therapist. You can reach out to me if you have any issue bothering you around your parenting, around parenting your children. Counseling helps. I care. But God loves us most. God bless you. Thank you for hooking up here. Bye for now.